Shalom. Want to start off by giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yoshua, Ba'ashim Kakurash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Mills. Slaki. Peace salutations to you. Today's lesson is going to be on letting your spirit take over pretty much. You know, many times we see ourselves in situations where you should just let your spirit take over. Maybe it be fighting demons or something. Maybe it be whatever it is. Sometimes you gotta be Gabari Allah, or sometimes you gotta be, whatever Hebrew name is. Sometimes you have to be in these situations, not just sometimes. You have to be in these situations, when you're fighting demons. It's important to know that your spirit is fighting along, is fighting your demons. It's a it's an everyday battle that we fight, and sometimes those demons get eerily creepy on you until one day you give in, and sometimes you fall short. We fall short of the goal every day, but it's important that our spirit is is always there fighting back. So sometimes you gotta be a barrier. Sometimes I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. That's why I'm using my Hebrew name, Gabari Allah. Sometimes you gotta be, sometimes you do gotta be, whatever your state name is. Sometimes you gotta be David. Sometimes you gotta be Edward or whatever your name is here. For work. Hey, what up, David? What's good, man? When you're around your family, sometimes you gotta be David, I guess. But when you in this thing, you gotta find a balance between being David and being the other or Hebrew. And I'm not saying you only gotta be Israelite sometimes. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that sometimes you gotta when you're in camp, when you're in camp, you ain't gonna be David. You're gonna be your Hebrew name. You're gonna be who that Hebrew spirit is. And sometimes you gotta let your spirit take over. Pretty much. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. This is Galatians 5:16. And then I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness. But first I want to get back up here, before I read the rest of those. You gotta be led by the spirit, and there's a balance in this truth. You understand we're in this world. We have to do worldly things sometimes. When you're at a restaurant, you ain't gonna be, you know what? I'm tired of this. All you all you motherfuckers out here eating pork and shit. You ain't gonna be doing all that. You're in a restaurant. What are you gonna cause a scene for? You ain't gonna be, you're gonna be, in this, there's a balance. But it's always good to walk in the spirit. You know, Sometimes you have to let your spirit take over. Just that's the whole point of this lesson. When you're by yourself, when there's nothing but you, your spirit, and your demons, you gotta let your spirit take over, man. Because once those demons start creeping up, you're gonna be, next thing you know, you're committing you're committing sin, transgression of the law. When you're walking with the spirit, it's gonna be a lot less likely that you do that. And I'm speaking from experience myself right now. You know, Experience is key, pretty much. Experience is the best teacher. spirit, some thoughts aren't going to creep up on you. Why? Because you're thinking in the spirit. You're thinking out of this world. You know, you're thinking on a higher level. So you ain't going to fall to this world. And we understand that sometimes, we're going to fall short of the glory. Of course you feel bad. You feel, damn, man, I just, why can't I do this? Because there's a battle. If it was in a battle, if your spirit won every time, it wouldn't be a battle, would it? But guess what? We can't win every time because we're still in this world. We are incorruptible bodies. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lavishness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, indolence, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envious, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of which I tell you before, all as I have also told you in time past, that they which are good, they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are in Hamashiach have crucified the flesh with afflictions of lust and lust. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another and being one another. So, you're not supposed to be, you're supposed to be walking in the Spirit for the most part. When you're in the restroom, or when you're in your bedroom, or when you're in the streets, or wherever you can find yourself by yourself, always remember, when you walk in the Spirit, always try to be, be in the Spirit, and we will fall short of the glory. We will fall short of the glory. We ain't perfect. The Lord knows we ain't perfect. That's why He left us incorruptible bodies. The Lord knows that we are incorruptible bodies. Of course He knows. The Lord knows everything. The Lord knows what goes through your head. The Lord made me do this lesson before I even made this lesson. So the Lord knows. But at the same time, you have to, you have to take action yourself too. You can't just, go commit, transgression of the law. Like, oh, but the Lord made me do it. Nah, the Lord didn't make you do it. You made yourself do it. The Lord does not tempt you. The Lord does not tempt you to do it. That is the importance of walking in the Spirit. So when you find yourself in these situations, you gotta be in the Spirit. That's pretty much it. It's a lot. There's a lot of background noise. There's out of my control. But with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh.